logged over to the witch. We're going to do quick overview of what energy points and contribution points are. In the top left corner here, we have our energy pool and our contribution pool. You need these items in order to perform tasks in the game. Energy, you're going to feel like it's used with everything. You're going to get to a point where you're like, I can't even open doors unless I have energy. That's the way it's going to feel. You need it for gathering. You need it for chopping wood. You need it for just about everything, to be quite honest. How do I get it, though? Okay, well, there's a few ways to get energy points. The most noted thing is your knowledge tree. If you press H on your keyboard while idle, you'll be able to see your knowledge pool. When you do things in the game, such as talk to an NPC, kill a monster, well, enough of them, because you don't get knowledge right off the bat from a monster. You have to kill it a few times to get it. But the more your character learns how to craft, do things, kill a monster, learn a new area, things like that, your energy pool will increase. Every 3 minutes you'll regain 1 energy point, but there are other ways to gain it too. You can use energy tonics, you can buy them on the marketplace, you can get it from your loyalty points, which I think that's kind of a waste to do, so I wouldn't recommend that. Or if you have an in-game, you can buy a bed. If you lay down in the bed, it will restore your character's energy pool. Well, more quickly anyway. It takes still a good 10-20 minutes to do anything with it. Energy pools also recover while you are logged out of the game. It's a much slower rate though, so a lot of players just leave their character logged in, minimize the game over here, and run off. Come back with a huge energy pool, can do whatever. Contribution points. Alright, contribution points you get from doing quests. This can be daily quests, you know, repeatable quests. Crafting also gives you contribution points. But you have to craft things in mass. So you need, you know, 40 to 50 of a item to go turn it into an NPC from crafting, and it gives you energy points and some contribution points. Unfortunately, that's a very slow way to do it, so the best way to go about it is to go out and quest. Where can I put contribution points? Alright, so if you look at the map, there are tons of little circles and doohickeys, right? You use contribution points to buy a access, so to speak, to additional loot. So, for example, I have rogues over here invested in. To invest in there, you need to dump energy points. So, I use up all my energy pool to move it just a little bit. But mine's a level 8. It maxes out at level 10, and what you can do with that is get additional loot from this zone. But it requires you to get other nodes. And I'll do a more explained, more in-depth version of how to deal with nodes and whatnot with contribution points. Another thing you'll use contribution points for is buying storage or buying a home. Most of these are storage, as you can see by the icon. But this way I can actually put stuff in this bank over here. Without it, I'm stuck just with my bags. So you kind of need contribution points to have features that are important to your character's progression. A house really isn't necessary unless you're crafting. For example, I have a cooking table. But I wouldn't have any of this without putting contribution points down. So make sure you're doing some quests. You're going to need it.